Hello, hello, hello. Hey, have you all entered my giveaway on the channel? If you haven't, you better do it. So today is Thursday, July 9th. I had to think about what the day is. Today's July 9th. So go to my channel and hit the videos, click on videos, and it'll give you a list of all of them. And there's one for a giveaway. So I got some goodies from eBay, and I decided I would give them to you, my viewers. So go watch the video, find out what you need to do, and on Monday I will be giving them away. So you only have a couple days. But I just dropped off my husband to pick up his Jeep, and I did some garage sailing, and I am going to throw the videos in here of my garage sales. I'll chop it up somewhere in here, put it in, and actually I'll put it in right here. you go. So that was my garage sales. I went and picked up a few things. There's some stuff on there that I didn't pick up, and at the end of this I will show you. I got that Batman. I didn't even look it up, but it was $1. You kind of see me fiddling with it for a little bit. I didn't see a price. Most everything there had like hanger tags on them for prices, and this one didn't have anything, so I wasn't sure how much it would be. And I was gonna ask her, and then I just happened to look at the foot, and there it was $1. So I'm like, that's nice, good deal. I think it was a good deal, $1 for a really big. I don't know where I'm at. So I dropped off my husband, and I'm kind of guessing on where I'm going. So I gotta go to the grocery store because my daughter is coming to visit, and I gotta get some food, including a birthday cake for her. So I saw $1, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get it. I'm not even gonna look it up. For $1, I'll grab it. So I got that from that garage sale, and then I went to another one. So there wasn't very many today in this area on Thursdays, and I knew today was really the only time I was going to be able to garage sale, and my daughter was coming, so I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow, and she's coming by noon, so I knew I only had a couple hours, plus I had to drop my husband off. So I looked, and there were 3 garage sales. First one I got the Batman. The second one I did a little bit, but there was 2 people that were running it, and I was the only customer, and they were sitting right in the front. So I didn't videotape the first part of it, and that's the stuff I ended up really grabbing. But I videotaped a little bit that was in the garage, but just wasn't much, so not a lot of footage. And then the third garage sale I went to, I've gone to that one so many times, I decided not to even get out because we were in a hurry. So when I drove by and saw it was that house, I said, all right, forget it. I'm not even going to stop. I think she's kind of overpriced, and she has them all the time. Like every weekend there's a garage sale there, and she does it year after year after year. So I didn't stop there. Let's see, Plum Brook Road. Okay, I need to take a right. So I ended up getting so I got that, like, I don't even know how to say it, like Le Cres something. I don't know. I make fun of my mother and how she talks all the time, and I can't talk very good either at times. If I had it in front of me and I could read it, but I don't remember what it was called. But it was that pumpkin. It was like a pumpkin dish, and I don't know if it's like a baker or what, but I don't know, it was really cool. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or sell it. I'll probably look it up and see if it's worth anything. If it is, I'll sell it. If not, I'll keep it. Right? How many times do you do that? You go out shopping and you buy something, and sometimes you even think about keeping it, and then you look up the value and you're like, I think I'm gonna sell it. So somebody said to me one time, if you buy something and then you look up the value and you see, let's say you bought something for $1 at a garage sale, and you look it up and you see you can sell it for $50, right? So your profit is $49, take away shipping and fees and stuff like that, and let's say your profit is $45, or actually $40, right, with shipping, $40. So if your profit is $40, and you paid $1, sell it for $50, profit $40. Would you pay $40 for that item? Well, sometimes you would say, yeah, if I saw this for $40, I would pay $40 for it. Other times you'd be like, heck no, would I pay $40 for it? So for my train of thought is, unless it's something I really, really want, I will say, I'm going to sell it then. I'd rather sell it and make $40 unless I loved it. So I bought this a few videos ago. I bought a little glass like canister, and I put my coffee in it, and I've been looking for one to put coffee in, and I just haven't found one I really, really loved. And I saw this one and I liked it, but it was kind of small, and I said, well, you know what, the heck, it's used, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna use it, and if I find something else that I like better, that's bigger, which is really what I wanted, something that would hold a whole can of coffee, this one doesn't hold a whole can, then I will sell it, right? It's used anyhow, so why not? Why not sell it? So that's what I'll do. And so I've kind of been using that philosophy all along of how much did I pay for it? How much could I sell it for? And whatever my profit is, would I have paid that for it? And if the answer is no, then I go ahead and just sell it. Or again, if it's a used item, use it and then sell it. Unless it's something that will like go down in value, you know, if it's a hot item right now or something like that, then maybe you wouldn't do that. So I got that, and then I bought a VTech telephone. So thank you, and I can't remember who it was, but somebody on one of my garage sale videos left a comment and said you should buy those VTech and they have good resale value. And I kind of have been passing them by because the ones I've looked up didn't seem like there was a good value in them. So I didn't even really look. I'm really going by your comment. So thank you so much. Hopefully it's correct. And I went ahead and picked up this one. It had the mother unit, and then it had like you know, a child unit, I guess. So it was 2 handsets, and for $5. So I went ahead and bought them. I don't need it in my house, so hopefully it has resale value. And then I bought something else that was small, breakable, and they put it in a box, and I can't remember what it was. So I grabbed the phone and I grabbed this other item. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to look. I'll show you guys anyhow. And I put it on a table and then kept looking. And when I came back, she had put it in a box. And honestly, I can't even remember what it was. But it was cute. Cute enough where I was like, oh, I'll buy it and resell it or use it. And it was $1. So you can't go bad for $1. And that pumpkin thing it didn't have a price on it. And I asked, it was $2. So you can't go bad for two bucks. I mean, it was really cute. Like I said, I might even keep it. I don't know. And then I guess that was it. That's all I got. Those 3 things. And all right, I wanted to show you what I ended up getting at that garage sale. So this is the phone I got. This VTech. I paid $5 for it. I mean, I picked it up because somebody made a comment that VTech phones sell really well. I don't see where it's still selling well. I looked it up with the model number after I got home, and it's only retailing for like $10 to $15. So it's really not that great. I might be missing something, but this was the other thing I picked up. This cute little dish. It's so adorable. I don't even know. I paid $1. There's no brand name. It does say, you know, something on the side here, but it came with a box. It's really cute. And then this was the pumpkin thing I got. Petite pumpkin casserole. Really cute. I paid $2 for this. And I may or may not keep it. I mean, I actually may keep both of those. I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to do, but I wanted to show you what I ended up picking up because I did not get that on videotape. And it came out to $8, and I gave her a 10, and she was getting my change, and I said, you know what, keep my change, because there was that cookbook I saw over there that I was hemming and hawing on buying. It was just a Weight Watcher cookbook. And I had kind of laughed and told them, I said, yeah, I joined Weight Watchers in February. On Valentine's Day, they had a special. It was a 6-month plan for this flat fee. And I signed up for it. And I did it for like a week, maybe a little over a week. And then, of course, COVID hit. And I just have been crazy. And yeah, I fell off the wagon and just really haven't even gotten back on. But I watched the Adventures in Victoria show in the morning, and there's a girl there, Lisa, who just started Weight Watchers, and it kind of reminded me that, all right, you really need to get back on track. I do need to get back on track because I have fallen off. And I did, you know, they jokingly said about the COVID-19 as in like your freshman 15, but this was 19 pounds people were gaining. And I did gain some, but I stood on this scale about a month ago, and it looks like that some of that started coming off naturally on its own. I wasn't really trying to lose it, but just started getting really busy again with reselling and sourcing. And when I'm out sourcing, I have a habit of not eating much because I'd rather be shopping than eating. So that's pretty good. So yeah, so I got to get back on track. So I ended up saying, just keep the change and I'm going to grab that cookbook. So I did that. I'm feeling pretty heavy. Oh, I know what I forgot to tell you. So when my husband was in the car and we drove by it's almost like, I think it's like all apartments, I think. And it was like it's like a horseshoe, like apartment complex thing, and on the country road. and there was like a TV tray, and I was like, I think those were all puzzles on that TV tray. So I turned around and went back, and it was. So nobody was like selling it. I was hoping they were free, but there was a box there, just a shoe box, and it said they're $2 each or what you can afford. And I said to my husband, do they look like they're brand new? And he goes, I don't know. He goes, they're probably all missing pieces. And I said, well, I'm going to go check. I mean, there's no way they're all missing pieces. I thought there was like 8 of them. Ends up being I bought 10 of them, and I left 4 behind. And I'm kind of kicking myself for not grabbing those other 4. They were Thomas Kincaid ones. I probably should have grabbed them. But I grabbed all of the ones that were buffalo, all of the ones that were glow in the dark. I think you buy them for $10 at Walmart right now, or if you can find them. But they were $2. They were all sealed. None of them were open. So I went ahead and grabbed 5 of them and put a 10 in the box. And then I was like, oh, I'm just going to get the other ones. So I grabbed 5 more, put another 10 in. And then the whole time I was like, oh, I hope they come out and grab their box and grab their money when I leave, because there's $20 in there. And anybody could come by and grab that shoebox. Don't even grab the puzzles, but just grab the shoebox and leave. It wasn't tied down. It wasn't locked down. It was definitely on the honor system. And unfortunately, in today's day and age, I guess any day and age, you can't really trust people 100%. So I hope they got their $20. I could have left less, but I really feel like $2 was a very good price for a brand new in the box sealed puzzle. And I know puzzle prices have gone down a little bit, but I really feel like I can at least get $15 to $18 for them. I mean, they're new, sealed, and whatever ones don't sell right now, I'm going to keep them in my store anyhow. I'll probably price them at like, I don't know, $18.99, and I'll just leave them up, because if things continue the way they are, there are places in the country right now that are being closed down or closed down for the first time, because I think some of these states that are closing right now because they're high, like, I don't know if Texas is closing, but Texas never closed. Like, I know Arizona's closing some parts of it, or if not all of it. I don't know if they were closed previously, but Texas never closed. So, like, the state itself, the governor never said, hey, we're closing down stuff and now we're going to phase things into reopening. I think some stores closed on their own, but it was never a mandatory thing. I'm pretty sure, from what I understand. So I said to myself, keep my price, and you know, if things happen the way they're saying it may happen, and we may end up with a second wave, which I think we're hitting right now, or I think this is part of the first wave, because, you know, it's funny. Well, all right, so if there is a second wave per se, and things shut down, especially around here, whatever, in the Northeast, then, you know, people are going to be looking for this type of stuff again. All right, so then I was going to say, so this morning when I was getting ready, I was thinking to myself, I've kind of gone on, you know, we are in phase 4 here in New York, in northern New York, and everything pretty much is opened except for malls are opening tomorrow. Gyms have not opened yet, and nursing homes have not opened yet. I think everything else is opened, or mostly has opened. Well, obviously schools haven't opened yet, and our libraries are still closed. I'm going by one right now, and it's reminded me of it. So for me, like, pretty much everything's back to normal, except we're wearing masks and social distancing and all that kind of stuff. But we can kind of go and do things again compared to when we were staying home and the only thing open was the grocery store, Walmart, and Lowe's. So now we can go and do things. But so I was thinking about how, you know, I'm going off and just kind of living my life somewhat in the new normal, and thinking about like poor Arizona and what they're going through right now. So what they're living through and dealing with is what we were dealing with in March and April. You know, just a high rate of infections, worrying about all the ICU beds getting full, hoping that you're not going to get it, your loved one's not going to get it. I mean, I know that there's some younger people that are getting it. The infection rate is high, but thankfully not everybody's getting sick with it. But there are enough that are getting sick that are filling up hospital beds, which is definitely something to be worried about. Because what if you were to get sick where you had a massive heart attack or a stroke or something like that, and the beds are being filled up with COVID patients? What's going to happen if you have an issue? Where are you going to go? So that's definitely of concern. So yeah, so I kind of live in my day, and I'm thinking, well, gosh, this is probably what they were doing, right? People in Texas and Arizona, they're going about their day, living their life somewhat normal back in March and April when we were all closed in, and now it's kind of reversed. So maybe we still are kind of in the first phase. They just took a little bit before it finally hit them. So I don't think it would really be called a phase 2 until, like, for instance, New York starts getting another huge wave of viruses and people getting sick again. Although here in my county, there's a higher number than normal. We've gone with almost nobody, and I think we have eight or 9 that are sick, and I think there's 3 that are two that are in the hospital, something like that. We've pretty much have been like 0, 0, 0 all the way across the board, and then all of a sudden there's a spike. So I don't know. I just wish it would tell you why there was a spike. Like, I'd like to know the age group. Did they contact it? Like, could they have all been related? Because we've heard about the stories of somebody going to a party. Like, somebody went to a bar mitzvah and they were sick, but I don't know if they knew they were sick. I'm hoping they didn't. But they ended up infecting like 30 people at the bar mitzvah. So when all of a sudden we have a case of 8 people or 9 people that are infected here that are sick, 2 in the hospital, it would just be nice to know if there's any connection in relation to them. Like, we don't need to know HIPAA stuff. We don't need to know if they were, who they are and all that kind of stuff. But it would be nice to know the ages, or I think the only thing they really tell us is the town they live in. That's all we know. But that we have a Indian reservation that is like next to our county, like borders it, and Akwesasne, and they have there, when the tribe has any type of COVID infections, they will tell you. So somebody got infected like a month ago, and they didn't say who it was, but they said that the person had traveled out of the area, which they tell people, I guess the tribe orders is you can't travel more than 50 miles, which they just extended that to 100. But they were saying you couldn't travel more than 50 miles, and this person had traveled more than 50 miles and brought the virus back. So it was kind of nice to know that they hadn't caught it right here in our area, but they'd caught it somewhere else. So as long as people, continued to stay in our area, then we were pretty good. So I don't know what caused this spike, and it'd be nice to know. I mean, the health department knows. They have contact tracers and stuff. Whatever. All right, why do I always talk about COVID? Probably because it's all over the news, right? It's all over in our life right now. So I'm going to go to the grocery store and pick up something for my daughter's birthday. And that is it for garage sales this weekend. I have so much stuff to do, so many listings. I have a huge pile of RA stuff I've got to get to Amazon. I probably won't work on that until Sunday. So if anybody is around Sunday afternoon, there is a high possibility that I might go live and do a working hangout while I am packaging my Amazon stuff. So if anybody wants to hang out with me and chat, you can. It will open up the video if anybody wants to come on the video StreamYard and be in there chatting with me in case you happen to be working on a weekend. That is one thing with reselling, right? Some of us never stop working. We work 7 days a week. I love the fact that I can take off time for when family come to visit and stuff like that. And then I can work on a weekend or work whenever I want. Work in the evening, work up early, 5 in the morning, right? Me, 5 in the morning. I will be down in my office getting stuff done. That'll probably be what I'll be doing tomorrow. So my daughter usually doesn't get up until like 8:39, so I will take advantage of that and get up early enough to go downstairs into my office and get some work done, get packages packaged, because I got some eBay orders and Bonanza orders. Get that done up today. I do have a I do have an Amazon order right here I gotta drop off. My post office wasn't open when I left this morning, so I gotta hit them on the way home, and I will be doing that. So look for me on Sunday, and then of course I'll be back on Monday, and that'll probably be all you'll be seeing from me for videos until next week. I'm hoping to start my Amazon series next week. I know I've talked about it. I'm just so busy right now, like so busy. And really my number one thing is reselling. So I really got to put the focus on reselling. That's why you're seeing these chit chat ones, because I can do this while I'm driving. And maybe there's some Amazon topics I can talk about while driving, because I can get that done a lot easier than I can get done I'm sorry, trying to find a parking spot. I can just get those done a lot easier than I can get done like pre-recorded videos that need editing and sharing screens, and I have to do some homework, and I know there's some of those videos I want to do for you guys, so I'll get those done. I'm just not sure exactly when I'll get those done. And I know I started some group on Discord for sharing some tips and stuff like that, and I've kind of been a little absent lately just because I've just been so busy, and with family visiting I've been kind of giving them some time and all that. But I promise things will get better and things will get back to normal. So all right, I'm gonna go shopping, and I will see you guys on Sunday. All right, thanks, talk to you later, bye.